I was born to sin. I'm money good, I'm water, and I'm learning.
Northern California, the Bay Area. That's the site for the Nuggets. One of the most complete skill sets in the game. He does it all. And we'll bear witness to what Nikola Jokic has in store for us as they wind up for action from the Chase Center in San Francisco. Nuggets, Warriors, coming right up. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA. Well, we're coming right down to the last bit of the season, Grant. What's the messaging like from coaches right now?
Well, BA, for teams that are in the mix, coaches are asking you to keep doing what you've been doing. But a lot of that extra motivation comes from your teammates and in the locker room.
Now Denver's starting five. Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. Brown and Porter Jr. are the 2 and the 3. And it's Murray in at the 1 spot. Ball's going up to court. Moody misses. And it's Porter with the ball for the Nuggets. Victory eluded them the last time they faced the Warriors.
Their reserves have to step up this time around and get stops. That was the difference the last time these teams played.
Well, Grant, when you think of Jamal Murray and all he's been through, health is of utmost importance for him.
Oh, extremely important, BA. Because when Murray is healthy, he's a lethal player and a huge part of this team's success.
Now here's Butler. Green with a screen on Gordon. And it's Butler off the drive. Lays it up and banks it in.
That's just a solid play. One of Butler's favorites.
And Gordon with the big finish.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
Murray passes to Gordon. 4-3. Can't hit that one. The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Green. And the layup is good.
We know Green prefers to work up close. He loves getting those high percentage looks.
Murray against Curry. Pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
And here are the Nuggets. Here's Brown going inside, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Well, that's the part of Porter Jr.'s game that can take him to the next level.
Curry with it, and Jokic picks him up defensively, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. But Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, BA, from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
Second team foul.
Now Murray, an effective score for them, scoring around 21.5 points a game. Gordon right side, and it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul.
They're having a hard time with fouls. It's still early, but one more and they'll be over the limit.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Count that bucket.
And Porter Jr. has one of the smoothest looking jump shots in the league.
Butler passes to Green. Driving in, and it's hammered home by Green.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Pass to Porter. With the teardrop. Out to Gordon. Let's go with a 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. And here's Curry. Back to Butler. It's Podziemski on the wing. Butler taking his time here. High post Green. Shot clock at 5. Curry passes to Green. Golden State needs to get off a shot, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Nuggets basketball.
Denver's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Murray for 3. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Yeah, and this is an area over his career where Jamal Murray has really improved that three-point shooting.
Now here's Curry. He picked up 36 points in their last win against Denver.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Gordon outside. Here's Murray. Outside for Porter. Pass to Brown. Jacks up a 3. Hauled in by Curry. The Warriors have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Podziemski into the lane. Here's Green. Now Podziemski. And there's a 3-second violation. And now let's show you the rebound leaders among small forwards in the second half of the season. In the third spot, Michael Porter.
And these guys may not be the tallest or strongest players on the floor, but that hasn't limited their ability to mix it up and dominate on the glass.
Yeah, so much of it comes down to effort and energy. You can be any size, well, practically any size, and make a big difference on the glass.
Moody misses. And so Jokic will bring it up for Denver. 3-point lead. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
You know, sometimes you just don't match up with a team no matter what you do, and it starts to feel like quicksand.
Yeah, it wasn't a close one, and sometimes that's the kind of loss you'd rather have because it really gets the attention of your players.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, the Nuggets understand their opportunity. Coach Michael Malone said, "We have a special, unique player, and that window is only open for so long. If we want to try and be a dynasty, we need a standard of excellence each and every day, and it's my job to hold the guys accountable." Ryan?
Yep, and it starts from the top. He's done it well. Thanks, Allie. Gordon with a steal. Westbrook with it. A really disappointing game for him in that loss to Golden State. And yep, it's good.
Yeah, I feel like Jokic doesn't even need to see the basket when he gets that close.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout, and we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Hields checked in for Stephen Curry. Watson, he's checked in for Denver. Now here's Podziemski. In the game against Denver, very impressive. And it's rejected, and they'll get another chance. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Denver leading by 3. Coach, there's an interesting story about Watson's draft experience.
Yeah, the story is, Brian, that the Nuggets were willing to trade to move up to get him. That's how much they thought of him. They weren't able to do that, but they were able to get him with the final pick of the first round anyway.
This goes to show you how important scouting is.
And luck.
Warriors on D. Outside Murray. Jokic the screen. 6 on the shot clock. Deflected by Green.
Such a strong defender.
This team appreciates when Green gets up to swat it away.
Goes back up. And out of bounds. Denver will have it. And while we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for Russell Westbrook.
It's not a great trend for him. Not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. Maybe it's his effort. Who knows? But that's something that needs to change.
Wow! There's that fiery attitude of Butler's showing up the defense.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Murray inside, defended by Podziemski. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Stan, we know Jokic is one of the best passers this game has ever seen at any position, but his teammates will dish it as well.
Yeah, the Nuggets, by and large, are very unselfish. It's part of their culture. They only bring in guys who are willing to sacrifice for the team's sake.
Moody with it. He's picked up by Westbrook. Now here's Moody. In his last outing, 8 points for him. To the paint. Green. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Russell Westbrook.
And Green is so clever at forcing the D's hand. Gotta be careful how you guard him inside.
Najee, he's checked in for Murray. Grant, when you look at Draymond Green's career, you think he's going to the Hall of Fame?
You know, B.A., I believe so. He's won multiple titles, and we know how impactful he has been as a defender and distributor especially. I think we'll see him in Springfield one day.
Strong defense followed by some smart offense. That's just good fundamentals.
Outside Pajemski. Green with a screen on Westbrook. Out to Hield. Oh, deflected. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. They need this. And it's laid up and in by Porter. Porter's got 6.
And making it look easy. Even with aggressive coverage, Porter Jr. finds a way to score.
That one drops for him.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
For Denver, they've gotten 8 of 16 attempts to fall. And the foul called on Buddy Hield. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line. Denver shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
When I think of Westbrook, I think of one of the most intense players ever to play the game. A true competitor doing whatever it takes to will his team to a win.
Curry with it, working on Najee. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
No debate there. He got hammered.
And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night.
And you can tell being a leader comes naturally to Curry. He sets the tone out there, and all his guys follow his lead.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Michael Porter Jr., 3 points.
And Hield puts up a deep 3. No good. Misses at the buzzer. Michael Porter. He's been the guy making things happen for Denver. Hunting for opportunities. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And from what you've seen from the Nuggets, what's your take so far?
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
Yeah, it's the kind of offense every coach loves to see. Selfless and smart.
Curry and Hield to the sharp-shooting backcourt. Jonathan Kuminga is out there with Trace Jackson-Davis. And it's Post in at the 5. That's the group for Golden State as we kick off the second quarter.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Here's Curry. Oh, Curry just weaving his way through traffic. Still knocks it in.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Westbrook against Curry. Now here's Westbrook. Defense right on him. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Now, you didn't expect Westbrook to back down, did you? I mean, he brings so much heart and hustle.
Brown's checked in for the Nuggets. And the rate of player ejections going up in recent seasons, Stan.
Well, Brian, players these days certainly have a voice in a lot of things. And when it comes to critiquing officials, they're not shy. We see complaints on virtually every call in games now, and the referees seem to have had enough of it.
One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
Here's Hield on the take. Blocked! And they're able to recover. Inside. Here's Post. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And now that's a momentum builder for sure. So important in a close game.
Look at his teammates here. They love it. Plays like that gonna get them going.
Yes, some guys shrink in big moments, and some rise to the occasion.
Up top, Curry, pounded by Westbrook. Westbrook against Curry. And here's Kuminga for 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got 3 assists in the game.
And you know, in this quarter, they've really brought up their shooting percentage.
Uh-oh, Kuminga on the take. And out of bounds. Denver will have it. And here now are the teams that have made a difference with their defense in the past 10 games. The Warriors, number 1.
They've turned up the heat defensively over this last stretch, trying to force more turnovers. That's been their game.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Podziemski comes in for Jackson Davis. Jamal Murray is checked in for Denver. Westbrook, the pass to Saric. Porter from outside. The Warriors pull it in. Green's got 4 rebounds now. To the middle. And it's Hield, that time on the assist by Kuminga. And it's a 6-point Warrior lead.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
On the wing, Porter. Will it go? And the layup is good. Porter's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, it's been that kind of night for Porter Jr. He's in attack mode.
Green with a screen on Murray. Curry passes to Green. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And when you look back at the 2023 draft, the Warriors got great value out of their picks.
Yeah, I mean, they got Podziemski with the 19th pick, a versatile player who impacts the game at both ends. And they also got Trace Jackson Davis late in the second round. And he is a fundamentally sound big man with great upside.
Outside Podziemski. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Up top, Curry. Green with a screen on Murray. Second chance effort. Kuminga, the pass to Curry. And he lobs. Wow, Kuminga playing way above the rim.
Curry is so skilled operating the two-man game. He always seems to make the right decision.
Murray for 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. Green's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And they've committed to controlling the boards, and it's paying dividends.
Down low. Westbrook left side. Basket counts. Westbrook's got 6.
Just another move in his bag of tricks. Westbrook isn't afraid to bust out the floater every now and then.
Pass to Curry. There's the triple. And it's Denver with a rebound. Porter with it. Now guarded by Curry. An open look for Porter. Kuminga pulls it in.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
And here's Curry for 3. Curry rises up and hits the 3.
Well, guys, I'm happy I'm not guarding Steph right now. On nights like tonight, Curry can do no wrong.
And so it's Michael Malone here calling timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. So both teams changing it up here.
Thank you. Get up and make some noise once again for your Warriors.
Pass to Watson. Outside Murray. Now Jokic. Outside Watson from behind the arc. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Watson's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside Curry. Outside Podziemski. 3-pointer. Knocks it down from distance. 7 points in the game.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. No surprise here. Stephen Curry hopes to be a Warrior for life. He said being a part of a group of legends that have played for one franchise, established a culture, and won at the highest level, and did it with a lot of different roster combinations, I don't ever take that for granted. Brian, what a run.
Yeah, it is a great run, and he's been the foundation, Allie. Thank you. And, Coach, such a unique player, multiple-time MVP Nikola Jokic. How do you defend this guy?
Well, Brian, if I knew that, everybody in the league would be trying to hire me because No one has found an answer for Nikola Jokic. He can just beat you in so many ways. If you're going to double team him, he's going to create wide open shots and even layups for his teammates. If you're going to leave him single covered, he's going to score. There's nothing this guy can't do on a basketball court.
And Stan, you got into coaching right after college. When did you know you wanted to be a coach?
Brian, that's easy. As soon as I figured out that I didn't have much of a future as a player, I knew I wanted to stay involved in the game. I wanted to coach.
Aaron Gordon's checked in for Denver, and that one's good. Green.
Yeah, that floater is something Green has developed. You got to give him credit.
On the wing, Murray. He has 7. No good from the wing.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
To the inside, Curry. No luck on that one. Good work defensively by Gordon. Pass to Jokic. Lets the 3 fly. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist.
Three-pointer.
Murray's got his 4th assist in this one. Green with a screen on Murray. On the wing, Curry, defended by Murray. Curry passes to Green. Rebounded by Denver.
And that's one he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
Murray's shot is good.
Guards like Murray, they are so good when they're attacking the rim.
Outside Podziemski. Pass to Curry. Green with a screen on Murray. Clock at 6. And it's hammered home by Green.
There's so many wrinkles to Green's game that sometimes you forget about his athletic finishing ability.
Nuggets trail by 3. Outside Murray. And here's Jokic. Here's Gordon. It's tipped to the middle. Jokic's shot is good. Jokic has got 7 points in the game.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Stephen Curry getting it done for the Golden State Warriors. Moving the rock and looking for a shot. It's clear he's in a good rhythm. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Hey folks, and welcome. This first half has been the Stephen Curry show. He has just been everywhere.
Oh, he's going hard in the paint, taking it right at the defense. I love his commitment to getting high percentage looks, Shaq.
Look, I don't do this often, but I'm bestowing upon him the Shaquille O'Neal badge of honor. Got to.
And now, as the regular season marches on, here's how things look in the West as we near the final stretch. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Well, the way I see it, it's an added bonus. And you can see team chemistry really growing as a result of him racking up the assists.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 from Michael Malone. Porter Jr. and Gordon make up the forwards. Pairing up in the backcourt, Murray and Brown. And it's Jokic in at the center position. You think of guys who play greater than their stats. Butler has got to be on that list, Coach.
Yeah, Brian, the competitive nature of Jimmy Butler is the stuff of legends. Sure, sometimes it can make it tough in certain locker rooms, but coaches love his passion for winning.
Feels like a guy that's built for the playoffs.
Absolutely.
Here's Butler. Down low. Here's Moody. Moses Moody! Up strong for the jam.
Such nice work from Butler off the pick.
And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for Denver. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Denver's gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Uncovered. And the Nuggets getting another bucket to fall.
Well, that's just great awareness there from Murray to take advantage of what the defense was giving him and go to work in the mid-range.
Butler, a screen on Murray. And there's the lob. And it's Butler with the jam.
Two teammates in total sync. Butler getting good position and not taking any chances on the finish.
Murray passes to Jokic. Back to Murray. Here's Brown. Shot on the wing. Rebounded by Green. Green's got 7 rebounds in the game. Inside. And stolen by Murray. Fast break. Here come the Nuggets. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Brandon Podziemski.
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games. Looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line. And it's been fun to watch.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Pass to Curry. Shot clock at 6. Curry draws the double. Shot from 16. Moody misses. The Nuggets trail. Pulls up at the elbow. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Porter's got 15.
Stepping in, Porter Jr. Mid-range jumpers are like layups for an elite shooter like MPJ.
Pass to Curry. Back to Podziemski. Over Murray. Brown grabs the board. The Nuggets have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter for the lead. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to go on Moses Moody.
Well, you know, with Murray, not only can he score at all 3 levels, he's got great confidence and that championship pedigree as well.
Coach, another guy that symbolizes the rise of Canadian basketball, Jamal Murray. What an impact he's making.
Yeah, Brian, I'd say even more than just making an impact. This Canadian guard can actually carry an offense on his own at times.
Pass to Brown. Outside Murray. To the paint. Shoots from the right block. In the paint. Jokic going off.
It's almost too easy for Jokic inside. His size and soft touch make short work of the shot.
Now here's Curry. Lets it go from deep. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
And the Warriors making a change here. Hields checked in.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And there it is for him. Podziemski's got 9.
Well, there's Butler making the right play, as he so often does.
Here's Brown. Oh, Green with a block. Podziemski with it. Checked by Gordon. Green gets up and powers it down.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And, guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
And the Warriors making a change here. Kuminga's checked in. And a switch here also for Denver. Russell Westbrook, he's checked in for Brown. Can they get it? And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
Over to the left wing. Pulls it from the corner. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Jokic has got 7 now in this quarter. And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Here we go. 2 games left before postseason action. Let's take a look at the possible field. You take a look at the Nuggets. They've been grinding out enough wins to place 4th in the conference right now. And checking out the Warriors, they're just 1 rung below them.
You're seeing where the Nuggets are. They're still in the playoff picture, but it's safe to say they were hoping to be in much better position by this point of the season.
He led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Podziemski into the lane. And Russell Westbrook pulls it down.
Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort tonight.
Deflected!
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up blocked shots.
Also, guys, they put in maximum effort on the offensive glass. Great determination to follow shots and not giving up on the possessions.
Here's Podziemski. Foul called. Looked like the D didn't get there in time. And he'll shoot free throws. And there's a bevy of young talent in the NBA right now. Who are you most excited to see grow into a star, Stan?
Well, what I'm really excited about, Brian, is to see which of these young talents becomes true stars, transformative guys. Certainly, Chet Holmgren and Wembanyama have already had this great rivalry. Scotty Barnes has become the next big point guard. We see Anthony Edwards, Paolo Banchero. There's a lot of guys that could be the guy, and it'll be fun to find out who actually develops into that play.
As the torch is passed, who's going to take the mantle? Butler against Porter. Oh, Butler! Closely guarded. He gets the bucket.
Well, he may not make his living as a jump shooter, but Butler can still give the defense a headache with that shot. He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Outside Podziemski. Outside Hield. Back to Podziemski. Ooh, stolen by Murray. And here we go, the Nuggets on the fast break. Wide open. And it's Porter. That time on the assist by Murray. Porter's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, one of the best-looking jumpers in the game, courtesy of Michael Porter Jr.
Podziemski. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Grant, the Denver Nuggets have been on quite the run here in this window of time.
Yeah, B.A., it's all working for Denver in recent years. This is a well-constructed team that they play as a unit, and it makes it so difficult to try to get the best of them.
6 to shoot. Here's Hield. And the layup is good off the glass. Hield's got 6.
But D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Outside for Porter, beyond the arc. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook.
Well, look, this is what Michael Porter Jr. is all about. He's out there to find shots at the arc.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Oh, there's the alley. Kuminga soars in for the slam. Man, he makes it look easy.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. It'll be his 4th time going to the line in this game. And the first one at the line is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
Here's Spencer. Pass to Hield. 2 on the clock. Can't get the layup. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammates.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. Curry and Hield to the sharpshooting backcourt. Trace Jackson-Davis out there with Kuminga. And it's Post in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the Warriors 5. Now Westbrook. A little mid-range shot is up. The Warriors pull it in. Post has got his 6th rebound on the night. Hield with the ball. Checked by Murray. And here's Kuminga for 3. Rebounded by Denver. And here's Westbrook. Drives to the hoop. And Westbrook slams it home.
You can't give Westbrook a lane like this. You're just asking to get dunked on when you do.
They set the pick. Knocked loose. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Got a hand on it. Curry with it. Jackson-Davis a screen. Curry takes it in. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. Will stand in the highly competitive West. The Denver Nuggets continue to distinguish themselves.
Well, Brian, they are unquestionably a top team in their conference, and they're proof that smart front office decisions and patience really pays off in the long run. Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor.
Left side Kuminga. Just 5 to shoot. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Here's Westbrook. Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
In the paint, Westbrook's agility makes him a tough cover. He just slips past the D and gets his shot.
Hield against Westbrook. Pass to Curry. Fires the 3. And again, no good by Golden State.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
And once the break is on, Murray gets involved, putting himself in the right position to score.
Westbrook against Hield. Pass to Curry. Puts up a 3. Cash money. Out of his 14 attempts, he's drained 9 of them.
Well, coming out of the half, he's been much more aggressive, helping them space the floor.
Westbrook. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. Podziemski's checked in for the Warriors. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Outside Podziemski. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Curry. Out to the right wing. Here's Post. Misses the 3. Nuggets trail by 4. The 3. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Back to Gordon. And here's Porter. Here's Jokic. Jokic muscles it down.
Another bucket from Jokic. He could dominate scoring-wise every night if he wanted to. He is that good.
Pass to Post. Gordon brings the double team. Jackson-Davis with it. He's picked up by Westbrook. Jackson-Davis down low. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Jackson-Davis has got his first points of the game. Ooh, poked away. Curry surveys. Pass to Jackson Davis. Here's Podziemski. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Jokic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. The drive. Oh, my goodness!
What a dunk! My goodness, Michael Porter Jr. showing all of his skills.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Murray's checked in. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. He told the team he has complete faith in them, saying, we're right there, now we just got to make that push and really take hold of the game. We can do that. To me, it looked like his players are on the same page with him. Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thanks. Now here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to go on Draymond Green.
Well, you know, a great thing about Jokic is the cohesion he brings to the team. His ball movement and teamwork are contagious.
Butler can't get it to go.
They could have used more of those kind of rebounds earlier. It's hurt their cause.
And here's Porter outside, and it's cleared by Stephen Curry. Golden State has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. The drive by Butler. Yep, that one goes.
Well, no one wanted to take that more than Butler. He's got the heart of the champion.
Murray passes to Jokic. Murray with it. He's covered by Curry. Jokic with a screen on Curry. Murray for 3. Drains the triple. Murray's got 9 points here in the second half.
You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch.
Outside Podziemski. A minute 50 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Clock at 6. Back to Curry. Releases from 15. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
And Steph relishes taking key shots. It's what he's out there to do.
Murray against Curry. Murray's shot is good. Murray's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, there's no question. Murray can go get one for you when you need it most.
Outside Podziemski. Pass to Curry. The 3 ball. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Brown, defended by Podziemski. To take the lead. Here's Jokic. It falls!
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Pass to Curry. 3-pointer. And knocks down the 3.
And you can trust Curry in these moments. The pressure doesn't affect his shooting ability, and he knows how to deliver.
Side. Here's Brown. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist.
Well, Murray engineering that bucket with terrific ball movement.
Outside Podziemski. Pass to Curry. There's the 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
And they've been relying on his three-point stroke all game. And he doesn't let them down when it matters most.
Well, it's one thing to hit threes when it doesn't matter. It's another to do it in clutch time. Takes a special play.
Right side Murray. Jokic with it. Over Green. Oh, it falls! And tie game! Huge basket right there. And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. screen on Murray. Curry drives in. Oh, he got it! He got it!
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
And so the big win by Golden State in a tight game. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
All right, Jimmy, as you prepared for this one, what was the focus?
Just how hard we had to play, home or away. I think we did that. We stayed together through their runs, through our runs, and that was quality, and that's getting us done. 4
great quarters of work. Congrats on the win.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And now, time for our player of the game, Stephen Curry.